weekly videos, I am going to be bringing you gem-packed information, all the lessons and all the strategies that I have learned in business over the last 15 to 20 years. You are listening to the #1 highest paid business mentor in UK as of today. Bring me one person to dispute this. Let's go. Welcome back to another video. Sometimes when people say no, well, that is a response. Or sometimes when people don't reply, that is also a response. Have you ever heard someone say, no response is a response? Well, maybe you didn't pay attention to what that meant. This is what this means. I'm going to stand up and show you exactly what that means. So, in your life, there will be people in your life, especially if you're starting off, if you are starting off, they won't pave the way for you. They just won't, because maybe they're just envious. Maybe they don't want you to get ahead of them, right? There is going to be people like that. Let's say you make a little bit of money, they're going to start getting jealous of you, right? They're going to start telling you not to do things because they don't want you to get ahead of them. It's really, really important for you to understand this, that as you start gaining more success in life, you will start seeing this around you, and you need to be very aware of this, right? You need to have your lenses switched on, okay? If you're not aware of this, you're going to get caught up in something, because the last thing you want is negativity around you, especially if you are on a growing phase, right? And if you feel that you're on your journey and there are people out there that are being hateful towards you, and that could be just because you might have a really, really good job. That could be really just because you have a bit more freedom of when you can start your work and when you can finish your work. Maybe that you may have a little bit of freedom of when you can have some days off, right? These are little things, but they are big things, because if you go, imagine you're working in Tesco's or you're working somewhere. Do you think you can go to your manager or you can go to your boss and say, can I have this day off and that day off? Can I start this day tomorrow? You'll be out that door before you came in. So just really, really important to understand that when you are growing, and when you are growing as a person, when you are growing in your work environment, in your business, there will be people in your life that will not help you, right? And when you message them for something, they will not respond, right? And they'll come up with some excuse by saying, oh, they was busy, or there was this. Nobody's busy. They were just too busy to reply to you, because there was other priorities they were more occupied with, and that was more important to them to responding to a message to you. So pay attention. No response. I'm going to write this down so you don't forget. No response is always a response. Don't be oblivious to it. Don't be the person that in your heart you know this and you still choose to ignore it just because you feel like you want to give them a second chance. Cut them off. Literally cut them off with a razor blade sharp. Cut them out. This way, that way, cut them out of your life, because they are the people you do not want around you. If you don't want to grow, have them around you then. But what I'm telling you is that when people stop responding to you, when people stop supporting you, move. Like, there is millions and billions and trillions of people out there, and all you need is just one solid person next to you. If you have two, that is a privilege. But if you have one, you're telling me that out of billions of people, you can't find one? Have one solid person next to you. You will go really, really far. So just remember, no response is always a response. And just be mindful of that and be aware of that. Keep growing, keep climbing. Until next time, I'll see you again. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with one person. And if you would like to work with me, check out my website, ibbyaslam.co.uk.